no anxiety. Prabhupada has stipulated that his temples are embassies of the spiritual world. Tonight, I arrived here around 10 o'clock or so, and I had something else in mind, but then when I got here, I got a text message from Krishna from within. And so he said, no, different game plan. So I want to sing and explain one of our Vaishnava songs, bhajans. One of our prominent acharyas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote many songs, simple songs in Bengali, in order to explain the science of Krishna consciousness. And this one is one of my favorite. So I'll sing it, explain it, and then we'll all take prasad. How does that sound? All in favor say, Hare Krishna. Gai Gora Madhu Sware, Gai Gora Madhu Sware, Gai Gora Madhu Sware, Gai Gora Madhu Sware. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna. Jai. Hare Rama. Thank you for singing so enthusiastically. One time when this movement started, Prabhupada started this movement in New York. And then after some time, he went to San Francisco to open the second temple. And when he came back to his devotees in New York, he remarked, "Oh, I can see by your chanting that you have not slackened." So when there is strong chanting, that means spiritual life is healthy. So give yourselves an applause. You deserve it. So this first verse, Gai Gora Madhusware. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna himself, in the form of his topmost devotee, Srimati Radharani, he is singing the names of God very, very sweetly with a sweet voice. So those names of God, there they are. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Everybody, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can't go wrong with a song that opens up with the holy names of God. You can't go wrong. Let's go to the second verse. Griyetako vanetako sadahari bole dako. Griyetako vanetako sadahari bole dako. So this line says, so you live at home, or you live in the forest, wherever you live, doesn't matter. But one thing you should do, shout while chanting the holy name, Hari. Yes, Lord Chaitanya liked what is known as Ucha Kirtan, loud Kirtan. Of course, it depends on the time, place, and circumstance. Because a few years ago, I moved into a new apartment, and there were complaints to the management. Too much of these cymbals. So I had to tone it down because I like to chant loud. Yes. Why do I chant loud? I don't know about you, but my mind is always on volume 11. So I have to chant louder than my mind. Let's chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Jai. Haribo. So that's why I come once a month, so I can let it out. And you're encouraging me. Very good. Let's go to the next verse. It's actually the second part of this verse. Suke duke bulo nako vadane harinam korore. Suke duke bulo nako vadane harinam korore. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Suke Duke. There is a description in one of Prabhupada's books that, I think it's in the 10th canto, the prayers of the demigods to Lord Krishna in the womb. And one of those prayers, they say that material existence can be compared to a tree. And this tree of material existence only has two fruits: happiness and distress. Those who are committing sinful activities, what is their fruit? Distress. Those who are performing pious activities, their fruit is happiness. But when we come to this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we're beyond happiness and distress, because happiness and distress is material. The holy name of God is transcendental. It's absolute. And according to Lord Chaitanya, it is ever increasing, the ocean of bliss. So Bhaktivinoda is saying, whether you're happy materially or sad, don't worry. With your lips, please chant the holy names of God. Everybody? You know, I've read so many times in Srimad Bhagavatam how Shukadeva Goswami thanks Maharaj Parikshit for his nice questions. Because giving a lecture, it's not one-sided. It's dynamic. When the audience is enthusiastic, the speaker wants to give more. And if the audience is like looking at their cell phone and fidgeting, then the speaker's not enlivened. But you guys are different. I'm getting encouraged. Thank you. Haribol. So, next line. Maya jale badda hoye achomiche kajaloye. Maya jale badda hoye achomiche kajaloye. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody. Now, another good quality that you have that I don't always get wherever I go, but you guys are good because you follow the melody I'm singing. Oh, wait, I forgot something. I'm disobeying the orders of my authority. Where is my bell? I've been instructed that wherever I go, I have to bring my bell. That's for you, for following so nicely and encouraging me. So, Maya jale badda hoye, acho miche kaj loye. This is in Bengali language. In our movement, basically our bhajans are either Bengali or Sanskrit. So this is Bengali. Maya jale badda hoye acho miche kaj loye. Now Bhaktivinoda Thakur is speaking to the people in general, not you, but the people out there who are not right now in Vaikuntha here. People in the material world who are now watching foosball and so many other things. Here he's telling them, you nonsense people, you don't know. You are bound up in an entangling network of Maya. Maya has many definitions. Here, Maya means illusion. Thinking that I'm the enjoyer. Thinking that I'm the proprietor. That I am the cynosure of everyone. I am so wonderful. That's Maya consciousness. And Bhaktivinoda says, no, but you're tangled up like a fisherman. He draws his net and he captures so many fish. So Maya also has a net. Here Maya now means Durga, the illusory material potency, whose business is to allure the conditioned souls away from Krishna. So because we're in a network of Maya, we are forced to accept a fruitless toil. Yes. If we don't perform Krishna consciousness, then our good actions, our so-called bad actions, are only going to produce another birth. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had enough of this material world. And I don't want to have to come back again and go through the same thing over again. There's some kind of definition of what is idiocy. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's called ignorance. So maybe you're like me. I want this to be my last birth, I want to go back home, back to Godhead. Who wants to go back home, back to Godhead? Very good. If you're not, then I have to question, are you in the right place? Yes. But those who don't accept Krishna, don't accept devotional service, yes, they may go up to the heavenly planets for a temporary vacation, but after so many years, back down to earth. And again, the rat race. Or those who are acting very sinfully, they have to go deep down into suffering condition. So, Bhaktivinoda is telling them, this is not good. So then he says, Eko na chaitanya peye Radha Madhav Nambolo re Eko na chaitanya peye Radha Madhav Nambolo re Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Your turn. Again, you're doing too good. Again. Now, on the way here, I live in that place called Orange County. Have you ever heard of Orange County? So, on the way here, it's about an hour drive. I was thinking, what if today's my last day? So I was thinking, noticing I'm knocking on, yes, I'm superstitious, that if today is going to be my last day, I want it to be while I'm doing this lecture in the kirtan. And hearing you sing so strongly, that's how I want to get out. All in favor say Hari Bol, but not now. Yeah, not yet. I have asked many times over the past 30 years for people to bless me to live to be 108, because I enjoy doing this preaching so much. I live for this. And as you can see, I'm kind of happy right now, because this is what I live for. Before becoming a devotee, I was an entertainer in New York City, playing guitar and trying to become the next Jimi Hendrix, Bob Dylan, John Lennon. But Krishna saved me from that Maya. But that's my nature, entertain, perform. And this preaching is the best venue. I get to sing, I get to speak, and when it's all over, we get a good feast. Sign me up. So, this line, Eko na chaitanya pe, Radha Madhav Nam Bolo Re. You have obtained full consciousness with this human form of life. So yes, there are 8,400,000 species of life, according to the Vedas. Only 400,000 are considered human. 8 million are lower. The animals, the birds, the aquatics, the reptiles, the insects. But they don't have full consciousness. They're conscious, but it's stunted. It's very little. But in the human form of life, and above, you have facility for full expression of consciousness, full facility to execute free will. That's something I would have talked about if I had done the other lecture, where Krishna tells Arjuna at the end, I've told you everything here in this Bhagavad Gita. Yatech yasi tata kuru. Now, after hearing, as you like, you do. This I very much like about Krishna and his preaching in Bhagavad Gita. That you have a choice. You have options. So Krishna is not forcing anyone. No, Krishna is saying, if you want to join me in my Leela and my pastimes of bliss, you can come. Or if you want to imitate me and try to be me, okay, take birth in Los Angeles. Good luck. Have your so-called fun. He leaves the choice up to us. Of course, Krishna is set up the matrix, right? There are rules, there are laws. You do these kinds of activities, you suffer. You do these kinds of activities, you enjoy. You do devotional activities, you get liberated. Choice is ours. So, Bhaktivinoda is saying, now that you have this human form of life with sufficient intelligence, just chant the names Sri Sri Radha Madhava. Everybody. This name of, everybody say Madhava. This signifies that, of course, Krishna has millions and millions of names. These names of God signify his position as God, or it signifies his potencies. It signifies his relationships with his devotees. So Madhava, again, means that Krishna is the husband of the goddess of fortune, which can be taken different levels. In Vaikuntha, in the spiritual world, where there are innumerable spiritual planets, Krishna has his four-handed Narayana form, and his consort is Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. So Madhava can refer to Krishna in his Vaikuntha forms, or it can refer to Krishna in Dwaraka with only 16,108 wives. That's all. All of them were also goddesses of fortune, especially Rukmini. Oh, our temple, Sri Sri Rukmini Dwarakadish. Or it can signify that Krishna is the lover of Radharani and all the gopis. So this name, everybody say Madhava. So special. This is what I like. So many things I like about Krishna consciousness. There's so much information. If you read Prabhupada's books, and I recommend that you read every day, like I do. I don't ask you to do something I myself don't do. But find time every day to read one of Prabhupada's books. There's so much information. And if you spend a little time, you will see you become enlivened. Jivan na hoilo shesh, na bhajile Rishikesh. Jivan na hoilo shesh, na bhajile Rishikesh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Give it. So now Bhaktivinoda is telling the world that just consider, in this human form of life, death may come at any time. In the Bhagavatam, we hear about Maharaj Parikshit. He was given notice. You have 7 days left. So he made arrangements, prepared himself, and he went back to Godhead. We're not so fortunate. I don't even know if I will have 7 seconds. You all know, driving on who doesn't drive on the freeway in Los Angeles, huh? At any moment, some knucklehead could cut you off and big accident. So there's another song. Jivana Talamala. That life is so fragile. It's like a drop of water on a lotus petal. At any moment, come crashing down. So therefore, one of the teachings of the Vedas is knowing that death may come at any time, and death is the final examination according to Bhagavad Gita, then I have to be Krishna conscious not just on Sundays. I have to be Krishna conscious every day, all day. And that's why the process is so easy. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Yes, twice Krishna says in the Gita, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, bow down to me. That is Krishna's commandment. So he says, knowing that your life may end at every moment, think about it. Have you actually served? Everybody say, Rishikesha. Another name of Krishna, the Lord of the senses. Rishika, Isha. 2 words put together. Rishika means the senses. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, throat, belly, genital, anus, and of course, the subtle sense, the mind. So with these senses, we are meant to serve Krishna. That's why in Sanskrit, there is a case, the instrumental case, which is used when you want to use the word with or by. So our senses are instruments. I fancy myself a musician, right? So I play different musical instruments, right? The guitar or the kartals oh, you're doing an excellent job on the drum. Let's give him a big hand. He's doing excellent. Why he's doing excellent? He's not trying to take over the kirtan. You'll find drummers like that. They try to take over. Whoa, slow down. But he is following Prabhupada's teachings. The drummer follows the leader. I happen to be the leader today. So you're following Prabhupada's instructions and playing appropriate to the song. Very nice. Very, very nice. I hope you're here every time I come. So, just like I play my instruments, Krishna has given us instruments, eyes, ears, nose. And with these instruments, we are meant to play for Krishna. So, all your senses should be used to serve Krishna. Final line. Bhakti vinod upadesh ek bar naam rase matore. Bhakti vinod upadesh ek bar naam rase matore. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody! Bhaktivinoda Upadesh. So Bhaktivinod's instruction to us, all of us, his Upadesh, his message, his instruction. Just once, become intoxicated in the nectar of the holy name of God. Yes, when Lord Chaitanya and the Panchatattva, when they would chant on the street or in the home of Srivas Thakur, they would chant so enthusiastically, and they would chant with love and devotion wholeheartedly. They became intoxicated. There's a story when this movement first started. Prabhupada's early disciples were all hippies. I was one, I have to confess. So the hippie movement was all about going to get high. So Prabhupada once told his hippie disciples, just imagine a room of LSD. The nectar of the name of God is not even, that whole room of LSD is a millionth of a millionth of a millionth particle of the ecstasy derived from chanting. So the devotees then said, wow, we can stay high forever. And so they printed a flyer, and Prabhupada approved, stay high forever. And I have to admit, it's true. Are you ready for prasadam? No? You want to stay another hour lecture? I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. So let's chant one more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Last time. Thank you very much. Class is dismissed. Take prasadam to your full satisfaction. Hopefully, I'll see you next month. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.